Well, guys, it's starting to rain, but we're gonna go back to our favorite breakfast spot, and we have a new crew. A couple American guys that we met basically on the street.
Yeah, I always have something.
So here I was vlogging and minding my own business, but all of a sudden I hear some crazy guy.
Hey, you're that YouTuber, right? Right?
And he's just right up there. All right, I'll come up. Дякую, добрий ранок. What have we been doing wrong?
Sorry?
What should we do?
To make an injection.
Yeah.
He needs to relax his ass.
I'm laughing, I'm gonna cry.
Nurse, is his ass ready?
I guess so. It's bleeding. Do you know what you should do so it will not bleed?
What should I do?
Because
Dr.
you're doing
Dr.
like,
Josephine.
I don't know, just put it like that and keep it, because you're doing like that when you're putting out and it's just going, inside.
Okay.
Ah,
Let's go.
I can't watch
1,
it.
2, 4. So she wants me to shake it around more. So I should do it two-handed.
She's right, it doesn't hurt as much when you lay down. When you take it standing up, it hurts. Standing doggy, no good, Johnny. I gotta go pro doggy. Pro doggy only, Johnny.
Actually,
From invalid to crippled.
we're walking normally now. Look at the shoes.
I'm no longer invalid. I am now crippled.
Yeah.
I'm doing better.
There you go.
Yes.
So, guys, if it seems like all we do is give Dan injections and go eat, that's because that's basically all we've done. She went to the gym, but me and Dan
Bonded. We have bonded in
hang
ways
out.
we never thought we would.
Oh God, two videos in a row. People think I'm gay now. Wow.
It's the first day I've been able to walk, too.
Yeah, this is the first time you walked.
This is the furthest I walked. So, we're making progress.
These gypsy kids. What are you doing? Show taka.
Money.
Why? For what? Zачем? Где папа? Где мама? Где мама? Где мама? Где дама? All these kids is begging, full-time job. They've been here before the war, so it's nothing to do with the war, guys. This has been their job for years. Anyways, guys, here we're going. Epic Burger Cafe, recommended by a lot of people. Supposed to be really good. Hello. Good, good. I heard this place is good. Hi. That's good? Hello. Okay, let's go. I was born pink and juicy, filthy, epic. Oh my God, Camber to Mr. Orange. Epic, epic, epic. Bacon burger.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Дякую. Guys, welcome to the Epic Cheeseburger Cafe. Tell me what you have, please. What is it?
Just cheeseburger. I don't know. I don't
Just
remember.
simple cheeseburger?
Epic cheeseburger.
Oh, this is the classic.
1.0.
With cheese bathtub. Nice. And Dan,
Yes.
tell me what you have, please.
I have bacon burger. And you go,
Whoa, blядь. That is the best one.
How'd you like that, Johnny?
Oh, that looks so good.
But how are you gonna eat it now with your hands?
I can't. Now I just screwed myself totally. What I do for the camera, I ruined it, Johnny. Now I can't eat. It's
You're supposed to do that.
the things I do for Johnny's YouTube.
Yeah, дякую. You were supposed to do that shot at the end, though, when you're all done.
Well,
that was the final shot.
Anyway.
That's the first shot.
I did the money shot first.
Smash no ho, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, so here we are at the Opera House. We were here, what, 9 months ago? 8 months ago?
April, 10 months ago. 11 months ago.
Uh-huh.
Right after the war started.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Yep. Here we are, 1 year later.
Yeah. It looks different. It feels different.
It feels different. The city is much more active, isn't it?
You think so? Yeah, it was, for sure.
Remember,
Compared to when we came? Yeah, because we came in April.
We came in painful. We're gonna wait for you.
I'm okay. Дякую. Thank you.
Surprise for you.
Oh, I see it already, but oh, it's okay. Thank you very much.
For you,
Thank you.
for free.
Thank you.
Do you remember everything was closed?
Huh?
Everything when we were here last time was closed. A lot of it. But
Oh,
now
yeah?
the city's reunited. In spite of the war,
Yeah.
everything's good.
McDonald's is open. KFC. Oh, you know what? McDonald's, I think, finally reopened because when we came last time, it wasn't. I remember I brought in.
We
chicken
brought it
nuggets
in, right? We
and
brought
some-
it in.
And some guy, he asked me where
We got it.
to get it, and I said I got it in Poland. And he looked so disappointed, and I said, look, you can take my chicken nuggets and fries because I'm full. And he's like, really? And he's like, my wife misses it so much. I said, like, just take it, I'm full. He was so appreciative. He found me later that day, and he brought me KFC.
What?
Yeah.
Give me a trade.
And it's funny because KFC is also good, but it opened earlier. Today's the 1 year anniversary of when the war started, and standing here in Lviv, and I really pray and hope that I won't be standing here again next year. If I do, it'll be to celebrate with a bottle of champagne. Stop Ukraine, guys. This place is a Lviv institution, the Cherry Liquor Place. And I think this might be the first one, the original. But now they're all over the place now. But let's get one of these. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
To new friends and to Ukraine. Cheers, guys.
I'm there in spirit. Freaky dancer Johnny. Go, drink, motherfucker.
It's like a hot.
Can we do a Slava Ukraine? Come on,
Slava
drink
Ukraine,
it. Slava
guys.
Ukraine.
Rom Slava.
One shot, Johnny. Go, go, go. Chug. Ah, poor Johnny.
Cheers. Do you know? Is this the original Drunk Cherry place, or is it the first one? I was trying to break into the bar because she wants another drink, but they're closing because of the curfew. They're like,
Yeah, but they're bringing her one.
oh, that's so funny. It's like 10 o'clock, and the bar is closed, and everyone's mad. 9:23 a.m. Air alarm just started. I was expecting to wake up to some news or some air alarms, at least yesterday, but there was nothing on the 24th, the 1 year anniversary. But today, I heard it and I was like, oh crap, it's starting. So I guess I should waited a day when people weren't expecting it. So there's tape over. So today, Lviv, it's raining, gray, a bit miserable, but life goes on. I don't know what that sound is, but I'm gonna check to see if these coffee shops are open. I know Lviv, for most of the year, in the beginning, obviously they were very worried about the air alarms, and then in I think probably March, where they had an attack not too far away, they were worried. But I think for the rest of the year, there was nothing. It was silent, and there was never any attacks in Lviv, so people just kind of live normally, ignore the air alarms. But today, on the day after the 1 year anniversary, it's gonna be different. As predicted, things are open, which is good. And I'm doing a little work here, guys. All right, it's been a few hours of hanging out here. It's time to make a move. Look at these beautiful buildings up here. Lviv is really, really, really pretty town, guys. Especially when it rains. So guys, on my last day here in Lviv, I'm buying one of these Vyshyvanka t-shirts. like this one, really beautiful. Vyshyvanka Futbolka. It was 500 hryvnia, it's about $12, but really nice lady, so dziękuję. And it's in this market here, right next to the opera theater if you guys want to come. My favorite thing about this market from day one is that they've always just told you what the actual price is, so you never have to negotiate. And it's always a very fair price, so you always give them the full amount. You know, I mean, I'm sure if I really tried, I can knock off 50 hryvnia or something, but when my general rule with markets around the world, places with, I would rather have a place just have the price on the item, so you don't have to negotiate, you don't have to think about it. But in general, when it's a fair price, I don't negotiate at all, even if I could. But when someone gives like some crazy high price expecting to negotiate, then I don't trust them ever. Then I just say, I'm not gonna waste my time negotiating, I just won't buy it at all. So in those countries, I try to avoid. I really hate countries where you can't trust sellers in markets, where they have this like culture of needing to negotiate. You know, I don't know what countries you've been to where that's the case, where you always have to waste your time negotiating, but I absolutely hate those places, and I try to avoid them. But this is why I like Ukraine, because people are honest. So, speaking of beautiful places, I'm gonna have lunch here at the I Love Kebab. The kids are coming here to rob us. Pickpocket people. Get the fuck out of here! So I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for showing these Roma kids come in to beg for money and often steal things, pickpocket. But these kids have been coming here before the war started. It had nothing to do with the war. Actually, there was more of them during when there was tourists. So if you want to be mad at somebody, get mad at their parents for sending them out and like teaching them how to pickpocket, teach them how to beg, and teach them that this is the correct way to live life, to bother other people while they're eating, to make cities unsafe. It's the parents' fault of these Roma kids. Get mad at them. And to all the people who think, oh, you just give them some money, the problem is if you give them money, it becomes profitable for their parents to keep sending their kids out instead of sending them to school, instead of having them be at home. So you guys who give money to these kids are actually contributing to the suffering of these kids and future generations, because as long as people give them money or allow them to steal from you and don't discourage it, you guys are the problem. I'm just watching this interview actually with Fanny Butler. She has a channel called Stories from War. I was one of the people she interviewed on there, and actually the interview after me is with a Ukrainian refugee who is now living in the south of France where she lives. So really interesting stories. She's also had on Brandon Mitchell, the medical guy that you guys all know from my channel, as well as Operator Starsky, who you also probably know from my channel. So really cool, check her out. It's called Stories from War, Fanny Butler. But actually the reason why I put on my camera is another air raid alert just started, the second one today. They said it's all over Ukraine, the last one and this one. So I'll give you guys an update later when we find out what the targets were and if the missiles hit or not. By the way, I don't know if I can give you a tour of where I'm staying. This is Ors Zub's place, my friend from Lviv that you've also seen on my channel. He's actually on a little trip right now, and he let me stay here. So, dziękuję to Orest and his wife Marta for letting me use your place. It's such a good location. It's right in the city center of Lviv. It's absolutely perfect, and it's free, which I love. Right? Like, if any of you guys has like a apartment somewhere, especially, yeah, really anywhere, let me know, because ever since I bought my apartment, I hate traveling and paying for hotels now, because I know my place is sitting empty. Like a hotel room, I don't mind paying for if it's like 1 or 2 nights. But if I'm gonna stay somewhere for a week or a month, I hate paying double rent, knowing that I have 2 empty apartments sitting in Ukraine, one in Kharkiv and one in Kyiv. That's another reason why you should never buy an apartment. You should always just rent. Because then you can travel and just rent an Airbnb for a month and you're like, oh, well, I have to pay rent anyway, so I might as well be here. But what I like about people's houses is it actually feels cozy, like someone's home, and not like some sterile Airbnb or hotel room. Guys, I need to give this car keys to. Remember, I don't know if you guys even remember, a few days ago, I picked up these car keys to give to someone. They're here finally. All right, you wanna introduce him?
No. What should I do?
You gonna be off? All right, so you're the guy we gave the car to.
Yeah.
You driving back to Sweden?
Yes.
How long have you been in Ukraine for?
First came in the beginning of March.
Uh-huh.
And at this time I've been here for 1.5 months, going home, do some work and then come back.
Okay, well, what is Operation Aid?
I'm trying to support the civilians, especially in the south and in the east, which are in most need right now as we see.
Oh, well, tusen tack for your service.
Oh, some Swedish there.
Oh, ja, svenska,
Du är
ja.
välkommen, du är välkommen.
Oh. Talk. Okay, have a safe drive back to Stockholm.
Thank you.
Take care. Hello, Slava. So, one of my favorite things in Lviv is actually just hanging out and listening to music outdoors, which is why normally it's a nice place to come during the summer. But today it's a bit cold, right? Luckily it stopped raining, and there was a little tea place across the street. I got a little mango and passion fruit tea for $1.50. It's really good. Listen to this music now. And I also wanted to buy this so I can have to change the tip the guy.
And now I saw this new in the business of creating. So you can put me in videos.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm meeting up with a Invest Like a Boss listener, Jeff, and he took me to this cool restaurant. Check it out. Look how beautiful this is. Jeff, what's this place called?
Atlas Restaurant.
Atlas.
1871, I think.
Wow.
And they have pictures on the website of what it looked like
Back
pre-war.
then? Wow.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I mean, now it's even absolutely beautiful as well, with all the different, knights and warriors, and who knows what all this is, but decent food so far, too. Yeah. Well, I didn't realize it's going to be, like, little small veal chops. It's classy. How's the borscht?
My first borscht. Of the
Really?
trip. Of the
First
trip.
one? Okay.
Not-
I'll say, you were in Ukraine, what, 16 years ago, you said?
I was about 15 years ago, and I came a couple times, at least a couple times, to see what was on the UNESCO World Heritage List.
Oh, nice.
So I made it to Kyiv, and then I was in Warsaw, and I came over here, which was one of my favorite memories of my travels.
Really?
When Lviv, there were no tourists here. This whole old town area was dark at night, like a ghost town. And the architecture was so interesting to me. You have a 19th century building next to a 17th century building next to a 16th century building. It was just fantastic architecture.
But now, this town square looks really nice.
Yeah,
What was
really,
it like?
it's so full of life and restaurants, and just really impressed with.
What was it like 15 years ago?
No one was here. You just walked through the streets. It was just empty. And I said at night it was dark. I stayed at this hotel called the Grand Hotel, which is on the main drag, and it was all lit up. And there were like Russian-looking mafia types and casino and everything that goes with it. And you walk across the street, come over here, it was
There was
dark.
nothing
It goes
here.
down.
And the buildings were kind of
Really worn
out.
I was really worried about it. I didn't know what to expect this trip, and this has a whole new life.
Yeah, it's
I've really
beautiful
been-
now, right?
I've really been impressed. I've been impressed, as I mentioned to you earlier, with the infrastructure too of this country, the roads, the utilities, and how these supposed rumors about corruption, but a country can't have this level of our infrastructure and massive corruption. It just doesn't seem congruent.
Yeah, Ukraine's definitely been cleaning up all the corruption since the 90s, so it's a nice place now. So I'm just taking a look at some of the other rooms. Really beautiful, like these old wooden ceilings. These really old paintings. Old wood burning stove. Absolutely beautiful place. Lviv is full of so much history, guys. Okay, Okay, correction. Today is my second to last day in Ukraine, and yesterday we had 2 air alerts, which I told you I didn't know what happened, and this morning I still don't know what happened. The confusing thing about the air alerts is they can go off for many reasons. I think this one went off because a couple MiG jets from Russia took off, and those are the bombers. But even if they don't end up dropping any bombs, it still triggers an air alert. Exactly why it triggers air alerts, I don't know, just in case, I guess, or why they shove them, I don't know either. There's a nice Ukrainian babusha. We keep coming back to this place because it's so good. It's like no reason to go anywhere else. I love the live music. Beautiful spot. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, this is why I keep coming here. For less than $10, where else can you get this? This quality of food, this beautiful place, the live piano. Like, it's just not profitable to go anywhere else. It's so good, guys. This is dessert time, guys. Oh. Alright, that was a nice breakfast.
Keep the line, Johnny, look.
Well, on the weekends, it's always a long line. So. Okay. Summers, this line is out the door. It's like down the block, so.
Really?
It's not that bad for Sunday, but still there's a line now. So
Oh, it is $10.
good we came early, and it's amazing.
The best $10 deal.
Shout out to restaurant Bachvich
Best breakfast deal
ever in the world.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. The meal rating.